Hello, let's talk today about the food. The food in Morocco is variant from one region to another. Let's see where you can get best food in best places. Um, we start with Marrakesh, where you can find a lot of street foods, especially in Jamal Fna. There is a variant of street food, especially by night. And then since you are in Marrakesh, I recommend definitely you have to try the tangia. It's well known in Morocco, Marrakesh with their tangia. That is, and then you can ask for camel meat tangia because you can have beef meat, variant of meat of tangia. So let's say Marrakesh, you need to ask for tangia, and then when you go to the fest, for example, don't forget to try the tea, herbal teas is in Morocco. It's especially in Fez, it's quite very different taste and they are very well known with that specialty. And then since you are in Fez, you need to try the khlia. In breakfast is kind of meat and then grass and with eggs. Also, when you are in Mirzouga, definitely you have to try the camel milk, and then also the milfuna. Milfuna is like a kind of pizza. You can have it with vegetarian or meat. Also, there is like El Jadida, you can find plenty of fish. Well, most of coast cities they got fish, but especially Jadida they got plenty of fish, variant fish like in barbecue or in fry. So don't forget to try the fish if you are in El Jadida. And then of course the most famous dish is the couscous. The couscous, even if they locals they try to make it each Friday after the prayer, midday prayer, but you can have it in restaurants, and then you can ask for the couscous. Of course, the tagine it's famous too, and tagine is the pot, but you can have it with variant, different kind of like you can have it with the meat, you can have it with the rabbit, you can have it with chicken, you can have it even with the fish. It's the tagine, and what make a difference is the way how it cooks. It cooks slow, and then it takes too long to get like you can they there is a different way, his way to cook different that make it special. And of course there is another dish is famous here is called pastela. Pastela is like a kind of it's like kind of pizza, but it's a big, it's like a dish with, it looks like a pizza, but it's called pastela. Anyway, you can have it with the chicken or with the sea fish. Yeah, I mean with the fruit sea fish. So you can have it like this is kind of pastilla you can have. And then of course there is also a soup called lahrira. This is soup most of time is in Ramadan times, but you can have it also during the year, but especially Ramadan is a lot of harira around. It's a kind of soup, but it's rich. You can have it even small piece of meat inside. The lens is a lot of vegetarian tomatoes. It's a lot of things. It tastes really good and recommended. Of course, since you are in Fez, Marrakesh, or the north, definitely you need to have a breakfast with the bisara. those cities are well famous with this kind of soup, but it tastes different, for especially for breakfast. It's highly recommended. And then of course there is plenty also other dishes like salads, and then juices. Orange juice, you find a whole orange juice is the only fruit. The orange is the only fruit you can find a whole year long in Morocco. Wherever you go in the country, you find the orange juice. Pomegranate juice is depend of the season of the pomegranate. Of course, watermelon also, in if you are in the season. So each season they got their fruits. And then the tea, Moroccan tea, like I said, is the good one. It was in Fez, but in whole country you need to try the Moroccan tea. It's very good. And this is what I can say the most famous dishes in Morocco. Of course, there is plenty other dishes. I just give you a brief idea how it's their names, and then how they, so you can have an idea how it looks like. Okay, see you next time. Enjoy your time.